on, oh gosh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do my show notes again. Well, it's too late now. I don't like messing it up. But I will get a link to my website and I will put it in the comments. But good morning, everybody. My name is Katie, and this is Little Rocky's Rustic. And today I am going to be, hey, Roxanne, I am going to be painting a couple of signs. I'm going to try something new. I just want to try some different things here on Whatnot and see what sticks. So I'm going to put a link to my website in here as well, where you can shop all of my wood signs and DIY projects that I have going on. So today, as I'm painting, I do have some things down there in my shop in the Buy It Now. If you guys can see that, I have pinned the cute shoes sign, and that's what I'm going to start painting on today. If anyone would like to purchase this, obviously you'll buy it now. Thanks for the hearts too. And I can paint it to your colors. Otherwise, I'm going to paint it to what works for selling. Otherwise, I also have this one that I'm going to try to paint to today with you guys on here. And I'm going to put together a couple of other ones. I'm just going to double check and see if things are working like they're supposed to be. And then I'm just going to get ready and get crafting. Yeah, okay. Everything seems to be working, and I'm just going to put this down a little bit because I want you guys to see what I'm doing here. And I do have my window open because it's nice and cool here today. So I wanted to be able to have some cool air upstairs, but you can probably hear the birds. So let's see. If anybody has any comments, just pop on, say hey. But I'm just going to get crafting and start painting. I really need to clean off my mat. I have this little plastic mat and it's so dirty, but that's okay. So I'm going to start with this one, the cute shoes sign. And I'm probably just going to keep it very basic unless somebody buys it and says, hey, I want that. And I will paint it for you. So, gonna do this today. This is my project. So, I've already painted the background white. And I'm just going to sand it down a little bit. And I'm going to add a little bit of color to it also. Just because I want something, I don't know. Normally when I paint the signs, I try to keep them pretty neutral for what I think people are going to like to hang in their home. But I also sometimes will pull out some ribbon and choose my colors from that. So that's what I started with today, was picking out some ribbon colors. And I went with some blacks and white, and these leopard ones were kind of calling my name too. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with this one. I just want to be bougie. I want to be fancy. We're going to go with that. So maybe we're going to add a little bit of brown to this. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the letters black. But if you guys are joining me today, I appreciate it. This is what I do. This is my summertime job. I work at the school during the school year, and I have the summers off. Oh, I don't know. I want to make sure I have this right. And so I get to play in my craft room, and I have a business that I make wood signs. I make a lot of finished ones. If you check out the Buy It Now, you will see some that are available there for sale. I put a link to my website in the comments, and this is what I do for fun. I love doing this. I do some DIYs too, like DIY kits and that kind of stuff. But this is my therapy, I guess that would be the word. So I've already painted this sign white, so I'm going to put some color on there. And this is the ribbon that I'm going with. So I want to kind of keep it in that theme, but now I don't really know. Maybe we need a little bit of color to it too as well. So let's see. I think what I'm going to do is just do some, I might do some gold on the bottom because there's a little bit of gold in here. And maybe just pull from that brown. Keep it kind of a light brown. Spice tan. How about spice tan? How is everyone doing today? If anyone's commenting, I'm going to go over here because I don't think there's anybody commenting on. I cannot get this to figure out how to get it onto Facebook, because it tells me that I need to have I need to be able to my sound is still up here. It tells me that I need to be able to track Whatnot, and I don't want to do that. I don't want Whatnot tracking me. So anyway, okay, I ended up going with light chocolate because the spice tan was not wanting to cooperate with me. Of course, I don't have any. Of course, I'm not prepared. What the heck? Jeepers. Yeah. So I'm just going to paint and be crafty and check things out. If you guys are joining me, if you're joining me live on Whatnot, my name is Katie. My business is Little Rocky's Rustic, and I make DIY signs, door hangers, porch leaners, a little bit of everything. I like to make a little bit of everything. And then I make DIY kits, and I have sold those previously here on Whatnot. And there we go. I see that there's a few new people in here watching. So today I'm just trying something new. I am doing a claim it while I paint it. So if this is a sign that you may be interested in, it is the one that is pinned down below. It's the cute shoes. Now take it off. Nobody has claimed this sign yet. So I picked this ribbon, and I'm pulling the colors from that ribbon, and I am probably going to have to paint 2 coats of this chocolate on here just because I've already painted it white. So I'm going to set that off to the side and let it dry, and I'm going to paint the letters, and I'm just going to go with black for most of the letters, and then I'm going to paint the little bottom part gold, just to be bougie. Let's see if we can, so you guys can kind of see a little bit better about what I'm doing here. So let's get some black out. I'm wondering if this isn't going to be better to use a marker. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just better to pull a marker out. There's my gold marker. And where is my black? I have quite a few black ones because that's a color that I use a lot of. And of course, right now, here's another gold. So I have a couple different types of marker brands that I really like. And I just use whatever I can find. Oh, here we go. The Artesio brand, Artesio brand is one I really like. And then obviously Posca, if that's something you're interested in. But this will provide a better layer of coverage without getting paint everywhere. If I am bulk painting a bunch of stuff, I will put them on a board like this and just take them outside and spray paint them. So That's normally what I do when I have a bunch of letters like this, especially if it's white. White is such a hard one. Oh, excuse me. White is such a hard color to cover up. So if you guys are just joining me, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. I'm trying something different here on the Whatnot. I am just doing a claim it while I paint it. So the pinned sign down below, the cute shoes sign, that is what I'm making right now. I've painted the base. I got one coat of brown on there. I'm going to put another coat on there so it doesn't look so streaky. And I am just painting the letters right now that go on there. So this sign is available right now on Whatnot. There's just one of them and I'm making it. So if you want to speak now and say, hey, I love that, but I want it in a different color, now's the time to do it. Otherwise, this sign will be available on my website after I am done here today. And I put my website in the comments. Make sure you check that out. I should put my Facebook page in the comments too, because I do a lot of videos like this on my Facebook page, and I go live on there, and I do a lot more DIY videos of this type of stuff. So I'm gonna put a link to that in the comments as well. So you can either check out my Facebook page, or you can join me, or check out my website, or you can join me on Facebook. And if this is your jam, if this is the type of stuff that you enjoy, crafty stuff, I am preparing to, I did a little launch last week of some DIY kits. It's a cute little interchangeable easel, and then I've got all the fun little additions to go inside of there. And next week I'll be sharing a coffee one and a lemonade one and a birthday one. And then I'll see how they go before I get crazy with the fall ones. But if you're a crafter, in general, you are going to want to start thinking about the holidays, especially the fall holidays, because how many of you guys maybe get a little craft project to work on and take it home and work on it right away? Probably not a lot of you. Most people get them and they sit for a little while. So if I'm a crafter who is selling craft kits, I'm going to start thinking about fall. So the 1st of July, fall kits will be launching on my website. So if you want to check those out, I have some super cute ones. I spent yesterday cutting them, and I have a few more to cut, and so now I'm ready to start painting them. So I like to always paint them and try them out and make sure that they're going to work really good before I post them online, for starters. But then I like to make a video too, so that if you buy a kit, you can watch the video. If you're a visual learner, if you want to watch the video and see how to do it, then that's how I roll. That is what I do. Yeah, that's how I craft, and that's how I party in the summer. That's my fun. Obviously take care of the things around the house too. Something I have not shared with any of my, I feel like this needs a little break, with any of my people yet, is that we are building a shop. And so that is exciting things for Little Rocky's Rustic, because we're going to have a shop, an actual place to keep all of our woodworking tools. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be so much better. And leave them set up so Little Rocky's Rustic will have a new home. And I am hoping if we can stay under budget on the shop, I would like to buy a bigger laser so that I can do more, bigger stuff, more volume than what I do with my little Glowforge. And I love my Glowforge, and I will not get rid of it ever. I will keep that, and but I would just like to have a bigger laser so that I can do more volume of stuff. So that's my hope. But let's just try and get this shop built this year. Hopefully by fall it should be ready to rock and roll. So anyway, that is an exciting event for me. Obviously, fall will come and I'll have to go back to work at the school, but that's okay too. I am very grateful to have everything that I have, where I'm at, and the life that I am living right now. Being able to do this and also be able to take care of some things around the house and, you know, make life a little bit easier on my husband, who does a lot of things for me and does a lot of things to make our life easier. I just try to do things to make it easier for him. So there's just a lot of things that he does for us. So I just try to do a lot of things while I'm home. But I also enjoy doing this too. I could very, very easily just spend all day up here in my craft room working on stuff. So, okay. So there we go. That might need a second coat too of the gold. But, yeah, I'm going to get this crack-a-lackin'. I'm just looking to see what we got going on here. Not very much. Have some coffee. Okay. Oh, yeah. So if those of you who are joining or checking things out, I appreciate it. Oop, this is gold. Don't want to do that. Need to go back to the black. Just feel like it needed to sit a minute while I did the gold. Like I said, I'll do another coat of that. But I wanted to try this out here on the old Whatnot and see how it went, see how things, you know, if this is something that's going to fly or not. If not, that's totally fine. It's not, I'm going to be doing this anyway. I might as well get on here and turn on the camera and show you guys what I'm doing. And if anybody is interested in door hangers, that's my jam. That's what I do. And I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy sharing. I know a lot of people are like, I could never make videos and do those things, and I love it. Someone else I saw who commented and said they are an extroverted introvert because, and that would be me. In real life, I hate making small talk. I hate, you know, the nonsense of like trying to talk to people, but this I love. And I guess maybe because I'm doing what I love and I'm sharing what I love with people. So anyway, it's a good thing that's dry because I'm resting my hand on there. But this is also what I do over on Facebook. I haven't done as many lives. I've been sharing a lot more short form reels. So if you are interested in the DIY type things and the crafty projects, you can check them out over there. Yeah. So I'm almost done with my letters. And normally, like I said, normally I would, if I'm bulk doing this, I'm going to take this outside and I'm going to spray paint it. I do use makeup sponges sometimes too, but sometimes the markers I just feel like give such a, and these are paint markers, they're not marker markers. This is paint that's going on here. It's not like a black Sharpie. And I just feel like it gives a better coverage and it's clean. I'm not getting paint everywhere. So that's what I like doing. So there we go. We'll go all these. I'll got them all. Got them all painted. So this is going to be for the sign that's pinned down below. So it says cute shoes. Now take them off. And I painted this little part gold. And now I'm just wondering how that's going to look on this brown. Nobody has claimed this sign yet, so I went with the brown. Meh. You know what, though? It's going to be fine. I kind of want to keep it neutral because if I want to get it sold, I want it to stay neutral. So I'm going to add just a little bit more. A little bit more. Welcome in if you guys are new. My name is Katie, and I own Little Rocky's Rustic, and I make DIY kits and door hangers and porch leaners and that kind of thing. And I am pretty new to Whatnot, so I wanted to try something new, see how this worked, see how it all, if this is something that would be fun. So I am doing what I call a claim it while I make it. So I'm making this sign, and if that's something that you're interested in, it's pinned down below. I've already started on it and I pulled the colors from this ribbon. So we've got some gold and some brown, and then everything else is going to be black and white. And that is where my colors came from today. So if anybody is interested in purchasing this sign, it is available in the Buy It Now. I do have some other signs available in the Buy It Now as well that are already finished. And then I do have one other one that I may or may not paint live here. I guess we'll see how it goes. You know, if nobody's on here shopping, and like I said, I am fairly new to Whatnot, so I'm not, I want to make sure I get all of these lines really good so it doesn't look super streaky. But I wanted to get a good healthy coat of paint on here as well. Okay. Perfect. 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 Okay. So I'm going to let that dry again. Set it up here so that it can dry. And I'm just going to hit the bottom, this little gold piece one more time. I'm going to try this other paint pen. Oh yeah, there we go. This is going to have, because it was really looking yellowy. And I know that part of it is the wood too. But I want there to be some gold on here. I want you to know that it's gold and glittery. So, yeah. But this is my this is my jam. This is what I do. I have posted in the comments my Facebook page. If you guys would like to follow me over there, I do regular crafting videos. I obviously share all the information about my wood signs and DIY kits. The last time I was on here, I was sharing with you guys some DIY kits. And those are the things that I like to do. And I do share other DIYs and stuff with you guys on there too. Like trash to treasure type things, different DIY projects for decor around my house. Right now I am working on decorating my fireplace mantle for patriotic season, and I'm probably going to leave all that up all year long. And so I have put myself on a spending timeout from Whatnot, just so you know, because I have a couple of people that I really love watching on Whatnot, and one of them did a red, white, and blue sale, and it was like vintage stuff, you know, and I might have got a little crazy on there shopping. And I got this little white bust, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And I was thinking red, white, and blue. It's like themed red, white, and blue. So it would be perfect to go on the mantle. And I was so excited to get Willie in the house. It was William Shakespeare. He's not even American. And yes, my husband and my daughter pointed that out to me, and I'm like, yeah, but I made the comment, like, he's like a founding father, like, not necessarily of the United States, but I was thinking, like, he's somebody of importance, you know, like, he's famous, people know him, and so that's what I was going for. But it was just funny. And so now they tease me about my little bust, but he looks really cute on the mantle. And you know what? Nobody else is gonna know. Nobody else is even gonna pay attention that he is not American. And he looks cute, and it makes me happy. So that really is all that matters. But I've had to put myself on a spending limit on there because it is very easy to just get carried away on whatnot, getting fun things. So, and as much as I wish I could be a seller like that, I just have too many things. So I'm sticking to my DIYs and my wood signs. So, okay, I'm going to let those dry a little bit too. And I think while all that is drying, I'm going to, I got to color this too. But this is another sign that it's not listed anywhere on Whatnot, but it is going to be on my website. And I apologize for that, but I didn't have time to get pictures for it. But I'm trying to decide if I want to put bows on these. Like, not everything needs a bow, and I just don't know if this is one of those that needs a bow or not. But because I want to think about it, I'm gonna kind of move things down a little bit. And I don't have my ruler over here, so I'm just gonna use some tape and just kind of eyeball it. When it comes to measuring, this is how I roll. I just eyeball it. And you know what? Normally it works out just fine for me. So make sure that my placing is good. Yep. And then I'm going to start gluing these down. So the Cute Shoes sign is still available. All of the rest of them in my Buy It Now is also still available. If this particular sign that I'm working on is something that you're interested in, let me know. I probably could have just put a general listing up for it, I guess. But if somebody's interested in this while I'm gluing these letters on, let me know. And I will post this. Otherwise, I'm going to put this on my website when I'm done here. I'm going to make sure that I get some good pictures of all of the signs I'm creating today. And hopefully the weather holds out for that, because I went outside to spray paint these letters. So these letters I just spray painted because I had a lot of them and I did not want to paint them each. And that's normally what I do when I'm making my bulk signs like this, is take them outside and spray paint them. So yeah. So I'm just gluing these on here while I am waiting for the other stuff to dry, mostly the background of that other sign. Try not to glue my fingers together. And as I was getting these ready, I realized that I put to my happy place and I could have put to our happy place. So I'm going to have to make sure that that's an option for this sign too. And these ones, when I make them, they will all be custom. There's a little bit too much glue on there. These letters are really small, but I will get all of that cleaned up too. I'm concentrating. Making sure that I concentrate. Okay, so now let's get welcome. And kind of at an angle, make sure that this looks good. There is also, so this one is going to say don't ruin it. There's another option down below too that I'm not going to share on TikTok because I don't know what the rules are on TikTok about bad words. But this sign will be available on my website, and I've pinned that one on there. If anyone is interested in it today, let me know, and I could create a listing really quick for it if you would like to purchase this sign. But this one is a 16-inch sign, and I'm not really sure if I want to put ribbon on there or not. I'm kind of torn if it needs a bow or not. But the cute shoes sign, we're gonna get back to that. If you guys are just joining me, I am painting the cute shoes sign that is pinned down below. And yeah, good. Oh, I am painting that one. And we've just gone with some colors. This is the ribbon that I chose. And so that's what we have gone with. So I'm just waiting for all of that to dry. And I'm going to wait to put these on there because I want to make sure that I get them on there correctly. But this one is going to say, welcome to my happy place. Don't ruin it. There is another option if you can use your imagination. And maybe you've, uh-oh, did I lose the eye? I lost an eye. Where did you go, you silly little eye? See it? I'm going to have to wait anyway because I need to find the other eye. I bet you it's over there on the table. So this sign will be available on my website when I'm done. I'm probably just going to leave it as is not putting any ribbon on there. I don't know. But this is a much heavier sign. So I don't have that one listed today on Whatnot. Oh, this is still drying. Let's see. Yeah, it's still a little wet. And I don't want to mess it up. So let's let that continue to dry. Okay. And oh crap, Katie. Oh, dang it. I just remembered. I forgot that. Okay, I can get it on there. So I'm gonna pin the FAFO sign, and these guys are done. They're ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to set them off to the side so I can use my paint board. And I'm going to paint the words for the other sign. These ones are so much smaller and tinier, and I think I'm going to have to do a little sanding on them. Which is okay. I can do that. Let's see if anybody is checking things out today. If you are here, just say hey. Let me know that you're here and let me know that you're watching. I appreciate it. I just wanted to do something different here today by coming on Whatnot and painting a sign for you guys. See if I can get this without shaking the whole table and everything. But I just wanted to try this out. I have been on Whatnot and I've sold finished signs. I've sold Stay there. Stay there, buddy. I've sold my DIY kits, and so I'm just seeing what's gonna land when it comes to whatnot. So if you want, I have pinned in my or in the comments my website and my Facebook page, where I have all of the projects that I sell on my website, and on my Facebook page I just get on there and share crafty things with you guys. So yeah, and this is the type of stuff that you're going to find over on my Facebook page. But today I'm sharing with you guys, I have 2 signs that I'm painting that are Claim It While I Paint It. So if anybody is interested, the first one was the cute shoes. We're just waiting for the background to dry on that one. And then this one is the FAFO sign. So I have a plan for this one. I don't think this one's going to get a bow either. But let's add some black to this. And then actually, after I get these words done, I'm going to go back and I'm going to actually make the bow. That's what I should have been working on. I'm going to make the bow for my cute shoes sign. I'll show you guys how I do that. But I'm going to flip this around. 1, you guys can see it a little bit better. And 2, I'm not getting tape stuck to my arm while I'm painting these. And I am painting these with paint markers. These are not Sharpies, they're paint markers. They you can find these on Amazon. That's where I get them from. Both brands. You can get the I think I've seen the Posca pens at Hobby Lobby. Yeah. So, let's see. Did I find another black one? And I think I did. I think this black one is probably to the end of its life. And I'm not surprised because I use black a lot. And I usually have a couple of them here. Let me see if this one has any paint left in it. Oh, a little bit. Okay. Like I said, normally when I paint my signs for sale, and I will cut out a bunch of things all at once and I'll take them outside and spray paint them, it's so much easier. And I think I started saying that with the white because white is so hard to get a good coverage of stuff on here. So I might have to open up a brand new black paint marker. I'm going to go back to this one, finish it up, but I'm going to have to get a new black paint marker out. And that's okay. So let's see. I've been on here almost 40 minutes. I'm gonna go for another 12 minutes. And maybe that's what I should do. I'm a squirrel. I'm gonna make my bow really quick so that you guys can watch how that happens, how that magic happens. So this is the ribbon that I'm gonna go with today. And I think I kind of want it to be a double bow. I don't measure. I just measure with my heart. I'm going to add a little bit of this black ribbon. It's just a little bit. I'm going to add some black and maybe kind of mute things down just a little bit because this ribbon is a little wild, and that's okay. And put a little bit of brown in the background. Yeah. And what do we think? Do we think that we need to have some beads? I don't know. You guys just do not talk as much on on Whatnot as people do on Facebook when we're on Facebook Live. So, wrong basket. Wrong basket. Where's the right basket? So I need this, and I'll see about some wood beads. Do I have a tassel? Oh, shoot, I don't have any more tassels made. Oh well, we'll get one on there. So there's that. Here is my black. For those of you who are just joining, my name's Katie. This is my business, Little Rocky's Rustic, and normally I do this on Facebook, but I thought today I'm going to try it on Whatnot. And so I am painting a couple of door hangers. I'm probably only going to get the one done. And let me go back and repin the one that we are doing, which is the the cute shoes sign. And I am painting. I was going to paint it the way my customer wanted it, but that's just not, it's not what's happening here on the Whatnot today. So this is new. I'm just trying something new on Whatnot, trying to see what goes over and what doesn't. And that's okay too. I just wanted to try it out. Oh, I probably could have went a little bit longer on the brown, but that's all right. Put my zip tie on, and then hopefully our background is dry enough that we can adhere and put this all together for you guys today, so you guys can see how this all works. This is how I make my door hangers. Yeah, and I enjoy doing this. This is fun to me. So this is what I enjoy doing. And I wanted to, usually I do this on Facebook, share it on Facebook and share with everybody. See that one? I got too much. There we go. I'll cut some of that off. That looks so much better. It's a cute little bow. I'll fix the ends. And hopefully our background will be dry. And we can get it put together. And then if nobody buys anything here on Whatnot, all of these signs are going to be available on my website. And I have put the link in the comments. And I put a link to my Facebook page as well. And if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, I will have all of the links down in the description box for everything. For my Facebook and my website. Yeah, I wish I would have made this a little longer, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to make it work. I really want the cheetah stuff to be the star of the show anyway. That is some different ribbon. And I know that I worked with it before. So there's kind of a messy bow. We need greenery too, don't we? We need greenery. Okay. So there is our background. It's still a little tacky. And now I got paint in here. So I'm going to just hit it with my heat gun really quick. For real, people, what is this? Okay, let's just do this really quick so I can make sure I get it glued on there. If you guys are hanging out with me today, I appreciate it. I love it. I love doing this, and I normally I do this on Facebook. I get on Facebook and do a live like this, and normally people are much more talkative. Okay. That's hot. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Cute shoes. We have a funny little saying in our family. I don't know where it came from, but somebody somewhere said something one time about same shoes. Like they had the same shoes as somebody else. And so that's kind of our joke. Like, ooh, you got the same shoes, meaning your shoes match. We have a lot of funny little things like that that are just hilarious. Okay. Oh, this is going to turn out so cute. I keep seeing the middle of this A did not disappear. There we go. Okay. I gotta concentrate now. Make sure I get this straight and lined up just right. Oh, yes. Perfect. I don't know what's falling down over there, but it shouldn't be a creepy crawly. Ah. Oh, man. Alright, if you guys are just joining me, I am painting the sign that is pinned on down below. Cute shoes sign. What in the world? Oh, I'm gonna have to. And it is available on Whatnot today. As soon as I finish this up, and when I'm done with my Whatnot show, it's going to be available on my website too. Try not to get carried away with the glue here, but so fun. Turns out so cute. I like to see it all come together in the end. So far, and if you're wondering about my color choices, me too. I'm not really sure what I think about that background color, but it's going to match our bow so well. So I need to grab some greenery because I forgot to do that. And then we'll get this put together. And yeah, we're right about an hour today. Where did my tools go now? Right there in front of my face. So snippy. And then we need the stapler. Okay. Do we need wood beads on this? Do you think it needs wood beads? I think it does, but I'm gonna have to make another I'm gonna have to make another tassel. So I'm just gonna staple this on here for now, and I'll make a tassel and add it to it. Okay. Might have to stand up and do this. And the other thing that I will need to do to this sign after I'm done here is I will go outside and put a spray clear coat on it. So all of my signs, they will have the coating on there that will protect them for the most part. Oh yeah, that's so cute. So for the most part, I mean, obviously weathering over time, it is going to get your signs. It's just how it is with everything. And I mean, no matter where you buy a sign from if you were to buy it from Hobby Lobby or, oh geez Louise, we need more staples, or anywhere for that matter, it's going to weather over time. But I always say that if you can kind of keep it protected, then, you know, out of the elements, if you have a screen door, if you can kind of keep it covered a little bit. Obviously, if it's going to be somewhere like in Montana where the wind blows all the time, then it's going to eventually get knocked down, and that always sucks because it's not good for your... There we go. Now we're working. Put a couple more staples in here to make sure that my bow isn't going to go anywhere. And Cute Shoes is going to be ready. Just zhuzh it up. If you ever buy a sign from me, your bow is probably going to be flat when it gets to you because of the way that I pack them when I mail them. It's going to be flat and you're just going to have to zhuzh it up. But look at that. That turned out so stinking cute. Yes, it did. I'm so excited. So, I am going to get pictures taken for this, get this put on my website, and thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out here and watching, Roxanne. I appreciate it so much. So I'm going to put this one on my website to make sure that it's ready to go. And then I'm going to finish the other signs that I have this morning and then get back to work doing my fun stuff. So thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much. I appreciate it so very much. And again, like I put in the comments the link to my Facebook page and my website. So if you guys want to check any of that out, I would appreciate it. This is the type of stuff that I do over there, and I wanted to try it out here on Whatnot. And if you guys were watching and joined me, I appreciate it so very much. I'm going to see who else is on today that I can raid. I'm going to I don't see any of my people that I normally try to send you to. So I'm going to send you, this one is popping up, Scratch Decor. I think she's new. So we're going to go there. Again, thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate it. And I don't have any other shows set, but make sure that you're following my page, and then you will get notified whenever I go live. But right now I just don't have any shows set because I got some things going on. So I will be back. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Bye.